Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
The Hush Honeybee Inn. No one wants to hang out. Let's see. What were my stats? Let's see. No, not tactics. Details. Virtues. Need eloquence and imagination.
All right then.
So, what can make what? So that's tolerance. There's imagination.
Let's go.
So let's increase our imagination. And turn around. So I think we already talked to this guy once in the older save file. So I'm just gonna skip through that. If it's what I think it is, he's just gonna talk about like fairy tales. Yeah.
My thanks. Long ago.
Oh my god, fairies are so fucking cool. Blah 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 blah.
Right. Well then. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So Forden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be, anyway? I wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. I shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold. Alright, so who wants to hang out? The Sanctus Grand Announcement is happening tomorrow. Yep. Looks like no one wants to hang out. Well,
All right then.
let's go build on our imagination
there
some
right
more
away.
then, if that's the case.
But
Alright, so he's just right here. Also, god damn it, I'm sick of hearing Liam O'Brien. The Fairy and the Elder. I'm glad we met again. I believe we're in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the
What do
next
you wanna
part?
do?
Yeah, sure.
My thanks.
Lovely. Let's head to the tavern and I'll pick up the tale. So, kid went into a cave, fairy helped him, and has been looking for the fairy ever since, if I remember correctly. Let's see, I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. Hit a bit of a time skip here, as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost.
awful.
Wow, mischief really does run in the family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you God. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling his eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused what? It's the first time he'd even been to the cave, after all. And the fairy said, don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast. And that's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, you people die so young. The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave, like she did his grandfather before. The whole time, he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems to be tied to the fairies. I'm glad your family got closer with the fairy. And meeting you like this, who knows, maybe it really is fate. Da-ding!
All right. Well then.
Oh god, my throat is fucking dry as shit. I need a goddamn humidifier.
All right then.
Can I just talk to him again?
Let's go.
Also, I noticed that, Brigitte is still, hanging out here. But the game didn't tell me that she wants to chat.
I love it.
How fine.
Well, I'll not loiter.
Hello, madam.
Sorry.
If you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. You should just go home. Did something happen? Come inside. Don't tell me the dog ran away or died.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. I left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic ignited shall face the wrath of God." This is exactly what she didn't want. It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. Shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it. But why did this have to happen? Brigitte seems to be fighting through the pain. How long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tease or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination should be relieved of such despair. I shall read my book. I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Is my character autistic? Yeah, I know someone stole your dog, but here's the patches from this fantasy book. Maybe that'll help. Oh, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real
this
world. The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path of that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. Yeah, maybe.
Fine.
It's been hell for you too, hasn't it? Not the same as mine, though. You've still got some light in you. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness in her grasping to trust. Rank 4
I
already.
can ask him to stay.
Hey, I can now have 3 skills with Merchant. Widens a variety of items sold at the fucking shop. Hell yeah.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts too. I'll keep visiting if you need it.
why?
She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Oh, I still do. I only have you at rank 4.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Yep, sure was.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Alright. So, what the fuck is going on?
Ladies and gents, lend
Oh,
me your
yeah.
ears.
Like, you must be
Sanctifex
important
Forden has spoken.
if you fucking,
the giant face
you know,
in the
have
sky,
a unique
the massive
portrait.
rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a
election
historic
day.
moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what
just
we
a
know,
popular
shall we?
loudmouth.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Yeah, he's got a
Not
point.
quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life
that
and
is what
find
happens.
anyone who tries.
Yeah.
I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Yeah.
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Well then.
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Well, that sucks.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Did I hear you say something about killing dudes?
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did
oh
something
God,
happen?
no.
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Yeah, we'll look.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Alright, let's look for the kid.
Where?
Maria, where are you? Good question. Where could Maria have gone? Wait. No. Where could she be?
Ridiculous.
Actually, while I'm
Where
here,
was I?
I'm gonna go inherit some more skills. Now that I have this space. then I'll go look for Maria.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
I don't study archetypes, I want inherit skills. Alright, I want...
This should do it.
that. And... I'll take the heal, too.
Alright. This could work.
So I don't have single target heal for some fucking reason.
Oh. You'll come again.
Ridiculous.
Okay, where could this kid be?
Alright.
Will it tell me on the map? No, but I'm assuming it's somewhere around here, though. No, not the pub. Fucking
Let's
here.
go.
Because, you know, this is where it happened.
But... why?
If it's not here, then probably the... what's it called?
Well then, if you say you'll have...
This is alright. Wind up here.
Heated conversation. How many conversations around me?
What in tarnation?
They say anyone can be king, but everyone knows it'll ultimately come down to Luis or Forden. It's hardly even a contest, as Sanctifex Forden will most surely be crowned. Those stones are just another one of Luis's cruel tricks. No one wants Luis on the throne. The people support His Eminence Forden. Attitudes like yours are precisely what will give Luis a greater voice. Beg your pardon? Have you any idea how the poor feel? The narrow minds will be your undoing. Luis is a fool, but he'll still be a beacon of hope for the city's outcasts. They both have their flaws, though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising.
Look at that.
Tension seems high. Okay, so... Maria does not seem to be here.
Luis, I could see it.
I don't see anything. Yep, he just says, Maria, please be safe. So you're no fucking help either.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Alright, what if we just wander around here? See if we find anything.
I don't care who gets it.
Are you having a laugh?
You having a laugh, mate?
Ridiculous.
You having a giggle?
Idiot peasant.
Come on.
Alright, racist.
I'm in trouble now.
Tournament?
Hello, Maria? Anywhere? No?
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
This is alright.
Hey, listen.
I don't see her anywhere. That probably means... she could be on San Lumio Street?
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it's true.
No, we're back here.
That's enough now.
Alright then.
Actually...
Sanctifex Forden.
What should I do?
So
Hey, listen.
Did she go down this way?
Not.
Okay, yeah, you can't. Can't go that way. If that's the case, yeah, she must be on San Lumio Street.
Why?
So foolish it arouses
That damned Luis. What in tarnation?
Maria, where the fuck are you? Oh, that just goes down there.
I certainly can see it being Luis.
Sanctifex Forden.
I'm just incredulous.
Where the fuck is this kid?
Damn.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
I'm just incredulous.
I have no fucking clue.
Fool, I say.
Oh, that's a... Hey, you're a big guy. Can I...
Now he's
Been
a
thinking of this
trustworthy
topic for
one.
quite some time, Professor. Wouldn't it be in the country's best interest if you were to become the next king? You're referring to the candidacy for the throne, correct? Well, it certainly presents the most appealing opportunity. Well, I suppose I may deign some fraction of my time to the matter. Some of this country's problems should be child's play for someone of my intellect. No, okay.
Now he's
You're one of those.
What in tarnation's going on?
Sanctifex Fortum.
Will anyone tell me anything about where this fucking child is?
Little bastard, you.
Little bastard.
Hey,
While I'm here, I might as well check out what the new shit I can get. Thought standard igniters might be growing boring of you. Yeah. Upgrade the stock. Okay, Penumbra igniter. Okay, AoE darkness. Mage group strength. That was a buff if I remember correctly. Mage shield wave. Mage agility wave. Okay. So some decent buff skills though. Would she be here in the church? She does not seem to be here at the church.
That's terribly unfair.
I am at a loss. I have absolutely no idea where this kid could be.
So foolish, it arouses great pity. So foolish, it arouses great.
What should I do?
What's going on?
I didn't go through here.
Oh, anyone.
I don't see jack shit though.
Ah, this is nice.
Where the fuck could she be? It's like all the places I think she could have been. She doesn't seem to be anywhere near.
nice. I could see it.
I want to talk to, you know, some of the NPCs, see if, like, they give clues.
Well then, if you say you'll have.
But I'm getting nothing. Well, she's in here. Doesn't look like it, no. Any bounties though? No bounties.
No. What should I do?
This is really fucking frustrating.
Alright then.
Okay, we've checked the church, we've checked there.
Let's head there right away.
Is she at the tavern? I don't think she'd be at the tavern. Why would she be at a tavern? Especially one that isn't, you know, her home.
Who'll take the crown now?
Right.
Yeah, just talking about the ale.
That'll be just fine.
That's just, yeah, chatting about Luis.
Excuse me.
Damn. Sorry, I was looking for a little girl. She seems to have gone missing.
Tournament for the throne.
Can I be the king? I certainly can see it being Luis.
Where the fuck is this bitch?
I
Oh, me?
believe it.
Yeah, you're no help.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Where the fuck is this kid?
Ridiculous.
What you need?
Ridiculous.
Nah, you got nothing. Wouldn't happen to have seen a kid. Nope.
Ridiculous.
Where the fuck could she be?
Whatever.
Oh, of course. Yeah, where she headed. The stairs north of Sunshade Row. By the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand, though. Okay, apparently she's by the general store.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Of course, it's one of those situations where I have to talk to a specific NPC. Granted, it's literally the first NPC outside of the fucking... You know... outside of the inn.
Sorry to handle this.
Looking for a little girl. Have you seen someone around here? Could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral?
You sound like a damn fool, you know that.
I'm out of ideas.
Alright, where the fuck is she?
Sanctifex Warden. What should I do?
Yeah, she's gonna be over here.
Well then, if you say...
So I had the right idea, I just needed to talk to NPCs
How
first.
did I wind up here?
Hello, sir. Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked. I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Hi, Maria.
Huh? Why?
Everyone's worried about
Everyone
you.
was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to
Why
get
here?
me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
Aww.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Yeah.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Such a kid thing to do.
Thank you for finding her.
Yeah, I disappeared and made everyone worried sick. Can I have some food, though?
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report
ourselves.
back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Yeah, we'll just win the popularity contest. That'll do it.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria.
Motherfucker was trying to sleep with an ascot on.
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Yeah.
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Yeah, want to read
Wanna read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
See, you say that.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Of course I fall asleep.
Time marches on, and the age
Stroll's
of
been
the
boring
new
me to
king
tears.
draws nearer.